Hello everyone. Today I have something special or a special request. Someone sent me a message. They asked me if I wanted to do a little interview uh, on foreign languages. Okay. I have a list of questions here, and basically what I'm going to do is just answer these questions, by video response. I think it was easier that way, and I also think it will be pretty interesting for others who often visit my YouTube page. So what I'm going to do is read the questions and then just answer them. Okay. All right. First of all, they want me to introduce myself. Okay. As many of you know already, my name is Moses McCormick. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Akron, Ohio, born in the United States. Um, let's see here. Uh, from Akron, Ohio, currently live in Columbus, Ohio. I've been living in Columbus for about almost 8 years now, something like that. 8 years. Let's see here. I am currently a student at the Ohio State University. I'm a senior. Um, my occupation, I am a language instructor, language consultant. My interests are foreign languages. Um, Foreign languages. I like to go fishing. I like to play video games with friends. Uh, we have hobbies here, pretty much the same: fishing, video games, foreign languages. Um, let's see. Okay, now here are the questions. How many languages do you know and what are they? Alright, I have my list here of languages I know. Um, I add up the number of languages I have under my belt currently, and it's 41 languages. Now I didn't include English. If you want me to include English, that'll be 42 languages. Now, of course, many of you probably wondering if I'm fluent in all of these languages. Now, I'm on all of these languages. I'm on different levels. I have languages here. I have some that are upper intermediate, low advanced level, intermediate, high beginners, um, and a beginner's level. Some of these languages I've just started learning, but total of 41 languages I have knowledge in right now. Okay, so I will go ahead and list these languages for you guys, starting from the top. Okay, so English, if you guys want to include English of course. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Russian, Arabic, Hindi, Urdu, Bulgarian, Thai, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Malaysian, Laos, Turkish, Mongolian, Burmese, Armenian, Tibetan, Persian, Swahili, Zulu, Twi or Ashanti, language spoken in Ghana, Wolof, Fulani, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Tagalog, Amharic, Somali, Cambodian, Hebrew, Icelandic, Sinhalese, Tamil, let's see, Estonian, Lithuanian, uh, Taiwanese, Cantonese, Hmong, and Uyghur language. So those are all the languages I have under my belt now. Now there are some other ones I haven't. There are some other ones I didn't mention, um, but we'll just say 41 for now. Okay. So like I said, I'm on different levels in all those languages. I have from upper intermediate, low advanced, upper intermediate, low intermediate, high beginners, whatnot. So those are all my levels um, in those languages. Okay. So next question: how did you learn foreign languages? Well, let's see. The first language I started studying was Chinese. Um, Basically, what I did, I wanted to go outside the box, do things different from others around me. So I wanted to challenge myself, and I, I was really heavy into, and still heavy into um, Chinese martial arts, kung fu, old kung fu flicks. We'll call them old kung fu flicks. I used to watch them all the time, and I always wondered how it would how it would feel to be able to speak Chinese. I was always interested in that, and so I decided, I was like, I think it was like 17 on 18, let's just say 18. I graduated from, after I graduated from high school, I decided to go ahead and try to learn Chinese. So I went out, you know, I didn't really know how to study a language at the time. It was my first time jumping into a foreign language. I didn't know how to study a language. So I said, well, let's just go get the books and, you know, just learn some stuff and then go try with the native speakers. And basically I did that, and I walked around on campus, University of Akron. I went to University of Akron for 2 semesters. I did poorly. Did poorly because of you know, at that time I started learning Chinese, and I wouldn't go to class. Instead of going to class, I would just walk around on campus, you know, practicing Chinese with Chinese people. I'll be practicing Chinese with some Chinese people, and then look at the time and notice that you know, class will begin, or class was going to begin, and I just didn't want to go because I was practicing language, Chinese. So those were my prime times of studying the language. So Chinese, yeah, so Chinese was the first language I studied, and then like about after 3 months of practicing, I started getting proficient in language. I was able to, you know, converse with native speakers and whatnot. Yeah, and then after that, I started getting motivated. I was motivated to learn other languages. Like, you know, I started learning Japanese, and I started learning Korean. Mainly because I was not only because I was motivated, but when I would go to look for Chinese people to practice Chinese with, I ended up meeting Koreans and meeting Japanese. So I said, wow, this is crazy. Perhaps you should start learning Korean or Japanese. So that's how I started picking up other languages. And my best friend, Mr. Udine, Jamal Udine, you know, he would come over to my house every day. It was like every day we would do that. It was so addictive. We would go to the bookstore, the Chinese restaurants. I mean, we had so much fun together doing that. And learning language, you're supposed to have fun, and we definitely had fun doing that. So it was fun, and we learned a lot. And yeah, that was the experience at the beginning. So let's see, how did you learn foreign languages? What do you think is the most effective method to learn a foreign language? Well, output. You know, of course, we all know output. You know, you use the language. You use the language often, you will learn a lot. You know, it's fun conversing with the native speakers, and you know, I think it's important to actually use the language. You know, output. That is probably the most important, because that way you retain a lot, and you retain a lot, and you will learn a lot. So that's how I feel about that. What do you recommend for learning a foreign language? Well, I would definitely recommend, because you know, many people say they want to learn a foreign language. They say they want to learn, but do they actually really want to learn? Because a lot of people say, oh yeah, I want to learn Chinese, I want to learn Arabic, but deep down inside, are you serious about it? So what I would recommend is, you know, asking yourself, ask yourself if you're really serious about learning a foreign language, and are you going to really put the dedication and time to learn the foreign language. Instead of saying that you want to learn it, ask yourself, well, do I really want to learn this language? Am I just saying that because I think it would be interesting to learn language, or it would be fun to learn language? So you want to ask yourself these questions before you know, beginning on a language, because see, it takes a lot of time and dedication and a lot of effort for learning foreign languages, and you're gonna have to work hard. So you want to ask yourself those questions. How often do you study let's see, what do you okay? How often do you study a foreign language, and how? Well, I try to study language every day. I made a recent video on prioritizing time. Oh, my time is running out. I'll be back with the second part.